Greetings. We are the Arcturian Council of 12. We are appreciative for your agreement to join us here today, this day of your time. Our transmission today is regarding choice. You are in a critical time right now during your process of ascension. Now is the time to make your choice. We have stressed this before, but we want you to understand that your future experiences depend upon the next several weeks based upon your choices. It is up to you to decide how important your future is to you, how important it is to you to have your bliss and your freedom. Are you more interested in the heart-racing, addictive experiences of your world? Or are you more interested in the love codes that are sent to you that you must direct your attention towards? The choices that you make each moment of every day for the next several weeks will change your life. This is not the same message of normal law of attraction. We are telling you that in your current time period, this is the set predetermined time in your timeline. The next several weeks are critical, more so than your normal law of attraction experiences. The several weeks will affect your future beyond anything that you could possibly imagine. It is up to you to choose based upon what brings you the most joy. We are telling you that if you are still excited by the addiction surrounding you in your third dimensional experience, but you want to face towards the ascension path, then you must, dear ones, we repeat, you must catch yourself constantly. Every time you think a certain way, or feel a certain way, or look at something, or judge something, you have the choice to catch yourself in those moments and say, no, I choose to experience this in another way. This process of catching yourself is the normal way of altering any person's experience. But we want to urgently explain the critical timeline of the next few weeks. This is it. Yes, you will have abilities later on down the road to alter behaviors. However, the next few weeks, if you choose to catch yourself and follow a life of non-judgment and pure love over the next several weeks, then you will be cementing into place the most beautiful, blessed, divine, Christed timeline for yourself. It shall be cemented into place. If you choose not to do this and you allow your habits to continue to take your attention away from the ascension path and instead allow it to be directed towards the addictive world around you that you are immersed within, then you will be agreeing to participate in what is coming forth. Again, you will always have an opportunity at all times to alter your behavior. But the longer you wait and the less time you put into training yourself to focus upon love, then the less joy you will experience in the upcoming years. It is like the athlete training for the Olympics. How much you choose to do is not going to take away from the fact that you will participate in the Olympics. However, how much you choose to do will determine how you will experience the Olympics. Will you be winning the races, or will you be struggling and having a difficult time in the races? It is up to you. Now is the time for you to experience what is required to train yourself. You are heading into a time where you must train hard if you want to rank high in the Olympics. But at any time, you may still go to the Olympic Games. However, the amount of training you give yourself to focus your thoughts, because it is training your mind, training your behavior, training your hormones, training your body chemicals. It is a training that is required for this ascension process. The more you train, the easier you will experience each Olympic event, and the more rewards you will receive, meaning the more fun you will have and the less struggle you will experience during the Olympic Games. We love you, dear ones. We love you so much. We want you all to have the most glorious and fun time at the Olympics. So now is the time over the next few weeks to practice, train. You will never reach a point where it is too late to train, but you will not have as much fun as others who trained more than you did. We encourage you to focus yourself upon creating what you want, not creating what you see already around you. Ignore what is going on around you. Create what you want to experience, not what you see has already manifested. Just because you see it around you does not mean it needs to stay that way. This is critical for humans to understand. What you see is what was. It is up to you if you are going to perpetuate it into what will be. Focus, train, practice, create what you want, not what you see. Visualize yourself in first-person experiences as if they were memories of yourself. Create, dear ones. We love you so much. It is about to get interesting for many of the human population, for the separating shall get extreme very quickly. Emotions shall be running high, and you will see the worlds separating more due to frustrations and anxieties. This is why we ask you to train now. Do not look at it. Allow them to do whatever they need to do. You have a job to do, dear ones. Create your own experiences. Do not let them create it for you. That is your sovereignty. That is your right. You are Source God incarnate. Do not forget that. No one can actually create for you. You just allow them to create, and you go along with theirs by default. No one has power over you. You have power over your own experiences. Take back your power. Nobody can tell you what to do. Maybe in that exact moment in time, you have allowed yourself to get into that position, but you also have the ability to change what has occurred so it does not continue to occur to you. Learn to create. Learn to manifest. This has taken a back seat due to your world events as of late. Do not forget that they, the others around you, cannot affect you unless you give them permission. And if you have given them permission, then take it back. Reclaim your choice. Choose different. Create differently. The time is now. The time is now. We cannot stress that enough, dear ones. It is imperative that you put all your focus and attention on training if you want to have the most glorious and magnificently fun time at the Olympics. We do not recommend that you allow yourself to get lazy in this process. We encourage you to think of it like this. If someone said they would give you $5 million if you were able to catch yourself in thinking unloving and unproductive thoughts for 30 days, would you do it and put your best effort into it, dear ones? Would you put in the effort to catch yourself? What does it take for you to decide that you are worth the effort to not judge anymore? What does it take for you to decide that it is worth the effort to deliberately catch yourself when you think a certain way? What will it take, dear ones, for you to make that choice? If you choose to train, we promise you, this is our everlasting promise to you, that the next several years, if you train now, we promise you the next several years will be amazing and glorious and fun. But you must train yourself now in order to experience that. We leave you now in the love and the light of the one infinite Creator, Adonai.